Oh yeah, that's bad. That's rest of the trip off, I reckon.
That's probably take
medical leave.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's gnarly. Good morning. It is day 8, 9 back on Project X. But I've just been seeing all these pictures of the morning time and or early morning, and I decided to come out and have a look. And it is stunning out here, just south of Corfu. We've got the lines over to the rocks here, so we're stern to, so we don't move around and we can set up nicely and put all the toys out. But I think we're on the move now. I'm not really sure where, but the weather is stunning, especially for those that know Greece. But yeah, check that out. But I'm going to get into breakfast and the prep for the day, and I'm definitely going to go for a swim today at some point. That is going to become a daily thing, so stand by for that. We're just getting into the prep at the moment, but just take a look out this window. Oh, what do you think of that, Max?
Pretty good.
How's that? So I'm just going to run you through kind of like the morning in the galley here. So the idea is that you want to get as much prep done early in the morning for lunch and dinner. So usually I have Stu and Max behind me over here, prepping away for, they do all the breakfast stuff, basically the breads, pastries, cheeses, fruit, all that kind of stuff. And then I just try to bash out as much of the things that take a little bit longer, like all the meats, the proteins, get all those marinated. And the idea is just to have all that done before they start ordering kind of breakfast, because then you start to kind of get lost in the chaos. So this is like the time to get all that done. So I'm just doing one of my favorites here, which is potato lacquer crumb schnitzel. So I've just got like a crumb breading mix here, flour, egg, and then a mix of panko and grated potato. And it just turns out like a cross between a hash and a chicken schnitzel. It's delicious. So I'm going to get into that, do all the proteins, and hopefully we can get ahead today and all go for a bit of a swim. It's a little wavy at the moment. It was so beautiful this morning, as you probably saw. But I am going for my daily swim, and I've prepped most of lunch and most of dinner, so I'm a little ahead, which is great. So it gives me an opportunity to go for a little swim. But I just want to say, I've never been to Greece on a yacht working. And this is kind of like the first time that I've kind of cruised. Sorry, I've been here once, but it was on a sailboat a long time ago. But didn't really go far, kind of just cruised Corfu. But Greece is stunning. I mean, look at this water. See what I can get up to. No flyboard today. It's a little rough, as you can probably see. Okay, so we are on to dinner service now, which is about 20 minutes away. We're just kind of standing by. It's usually about 9 p.m, so we are assuming it'll probably be at 9 p.m. We've got 3 starters. So we've got French onion soup, we've got a chopped Caesar salad, with some croutons parmesan, and then we've got a rocket caramelized macadamia and parmesan salad with balsamic dressing. And then for main course we have that latke potato chicken schnitzel, and then we have wagyu steak frites with green peppercorn sauce, truffle fries. Then I've roasted some like curried cauliflower and some garlic green beans, and then we've got a pecan pie and vanilla ice cream for dessert. So ready to go, everything's kind of just sitting and ticking away. Okay, we are just about to go on guest lunch, so I'm going to give you a little POV experience. Good to go, ladies, if you want to
That
just...
looks yummy.
Thank you. Oh, this is epic. This water is insane. I'm going to cruise over to the beach now. Have to be a little quiet. Not sure if you can hear me very well, but I'm going to cruise up to the end of the beach, away from the guests a little bit. Just jump on land for the first time in a week. My God, look at this. This is insane. Man, land feels good. I just want to say, these guests are incredible. Like, just to let us, I can't even speak, I'm so happy. Let us do this. It just means so much. Like, we get to see most of these places outside of a porthole, and we don't really get to experience them firsthand. Even if it's just for 15 minutes like this. Especially the interior crew, you know, the deck crew get to, you know, come out here and do some stuff. But yeah, I'm super grateful right now and so happy, lost for words. There's a lot of yachts here. It seems to be mostly just private yachts. You got obviously us here, another one there, another one here, another big one over here, and they're all tied up stern too. They've got their lines out to hold them, so they're looking at this beautiful rock face here. The sun was here earlier and it looks stunning out of the galley window, but I'm going to jump back on the sea bob, show you guys some of the clear water that I'm going through, and then maybe jump on the flyboard. We'll see how far I can push this, because I am making the most of this time. guest was using one of the paddle boards, so that's alright. I need the exercise anyway. I'm just going to cruise up the coastline here a little bit and just show you some of these boats. Super cool little anchorage. Guys, check this water out. It's insane here. It's even shallower. It's the craziest charter I've done in a very long time. Super cool. I'm running out of battery, and I came here with the wind, so it's going to be a little harder again. So I'm going to head back before I push it too far and get in trouble. But that just revived my soul. Jokes! I'm on a jet ski. Yoo! So sick. Yes! Look, I don't normally like jet skis, but this is a special occasion. Alright, I need to put this camera away so I can drive with two hands, and I'm really going to have some fun. So the crew have been invited over by the guests. They're cruising over. Everyone's happy. I'm glad everyone could gather themselves for this. Alright, this will be my last video. Now I'm actually almost out of battery, but if you didn't hear that, the guest said we want all of the crew to come swimming with us now. So all available crew have left the boat. There's a skeleton crew there at the moment, about 10 crew, engineers, captain, unfortunately Max and Stu as well. Just having the best time. So I'm going to leave you with that and go enjoy myself. Alright, we are back in the galley, and I'm so glad I did those curries earlier. We've got all the curries here ready to go. Heaps of flavour, and dinner is in a couple of hours, so I'm just going to finish prepping things, cook off the chicken, prawns, the paneer and stuff, and put it into the curries and just have them cooking away ready to go. I've got some rice, some other chicken tikka, spring rolls. I got pani puri with curried crab, vegetable samosas, seared scallops with curried corn puree, bunch of stuff here, as you can see. So I'm going to get into that, and I'll see you for dinner service. Sorry, I kind of forgot to film the food. Hopefully you got a little snippet there, but plated just a little bit too early, but it's all good because it's curry and it was okay. These guys like to eat super quick, so I'm never keeping them waiting. So you just kind of have to kind of meet in the middle there and plate up, but not too early, but not too late. So yeah, another night, another day, epic day out there on the water, as you probably saw. I'll see you tomorrow. We will be at the halfway mark then. Alright, although it doesn't look like it, this morning was probably the most chaotic morning. Organised chaos. It's going to be good this afternoon because most of it's done, but it's just been a little bit hectic, and we got a provision order in. Guests requested got fresh blue lobster. We've got some langoustines, extra large langoustines, super big, massive, and some fresh vongole here. So they're the three pastas that they want. Sorry, the two pastas and then fresh langoustines. It is 2 o'clock currently. Both other boys are swimming out here. Looks insane. cannot wait to get out there and onto that beach. But for now, I've got a few more bits and pieces for lunch to do. I've got the pastas and a couple of sauces, so I'm just going to get into that and do lunch and then go for a swim. So the guests requested lunch an hour early, so there's a bit of a mad rush. Got Stu and Max back super quick so we can get it done. Somehow we made it. It's 3 o'clock now, so they're a little late, but we will be serving lunch very shortly.
And then half soda.
Don't have to put it all.
I'll make this.
Copy. Okay, we managed to get it out on time somehow. Stu's got the tiramisus here, which look amazing. What was it? Mandarin.
Yeah.
Mandarin tiramisu. So nice, fresh, summery, delicious dessert. Okay, good morning. It is another day, day 11 on board, back on Project X, and I just had all this beautiful ingredients here that I kind of wanted to just talk about. We've got a bunch of really cool stuff for lunch and dinner, and I just want to reiterate that the stuff that we use, we don't have to make a profit on. Like, it's crazy. Like we've got these beautiful carabinero prawns here. We've got amazing dry aged fish, hamachi, salmon, tuna, all that kind of stuff here, and beautiful wagyu eye fillet. But we get to use the best ingredients, and we don't have to make a profit off the plate, so it's kind of cool. This morning I'm just prepping all of the proteins and stuff over there. Stu's just started on the other bits and pieces for lunch. We've got a bit of a Spanish inspired lunch here. Pan con tomates, little smoked peppers with queso, red prawn carpaccio, padron peppers with smoked sea salt, little Spanish salad situation. Then we've got those giant prawns, carabinero prawns, chicken paella, sorry, butchered that. We've got some grilled tomahawk steaks with chimichurri, patata bravas, and some steamed broccoli there with toasted almonds herb dressing, little Spanish caramel flan that Stu's made up. Looking forward to that. Oops. And then for dinner, we've got a Japanese kind of inspired dinner there. Miso soup, dry aged hamachi Nobu style, dry aged salmon crudo with truffle ponzu, spicy tuna bites, tempura prawns. Then main course, we've got some Nobu miso cod, the wagyu fillet, which is here I'm prepping, with ginger ponzu, crispy shallots. Then we've got crispy panko crusted katsu chicken with sushi rice, curry sauce. Then we've got some broccolini with the irizaki sauce and sesame, and then some steamed rice. And then for dessert, we've got a Japanese matcha custard that Stu's also made up. So a little breakfast special. I haven't really talked about this, but we do a breakfast special every day, something different, plus they can order whatever they want. So I'm going to get into this prep, hopefully get most of this done before they wake up. Got a couple of hours, I think. But yeah, I'm going to get into it. Okay, so starters are standing by and the guests are going to eat shortly. And then we'll just start going on the main stuff. We've got the steaks cooked and everything ready to go, so we are on target. Okay, I'm back at it, had a little break, and this is a dinner situation tonight. A few changes, nothing too major, just three types of sushi rolls added to the main course. So I'm just going to get into the sushi rolling now. She's so small.
I'm his favorite.
No, she's not, that was a lie. So you can't even see her, look. So I'm going to get into this sushi rolling and a few other things I've got left to do. And I'll see you for plating up. Very successful lunch and dinner. The guests really enjoyed the Japanese sushi night. Captain actually joined them because he heard there was sushi, so he got invited to dinner, which is cool. But that is it for the day. I am just writing the menus for tomorrow. I've got some pizzas for dinner, some pizzas out on deck, and lunch, a bit of a Mediterranean vibe. So that's it, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so now we are actually halfway. We've got 7 days to go. I like to not only keep the cool room just clean and tidy as you go, but I like to do a kind of midway proper cleanup. This gives you a chance to top up provisions, so I go through everything and just make sure that I'm not running out of stuff, and it's going to kind of last me through the next half of the trip. So I've just given the cool room freezer a vacuum, I've organized the freezer, pulled some stuff out, and now I'm just going to go through, just double check, make sure that we're going to last another 7 days, and get a little top up in a day or two, and then that should get us through. It also gives me ideas for menus, things that I've forgotten about, things that I need to use. So I'm going to go through all this and just double check and put a little provision list together. Okay, so it's been a bit of a busy day. Nothing to do with food. Guests are great, still loving it. Nice kind of simple, easy lunch today. But a lot happening in terms of galley stuff, and I kind of want to talk about that. And you know, cooking is a part of it, but it's a very small part of working in a galley. You know, there's lots of other things to do, the ordering, the organizing, the planning, the dealing with galley stuff, including like the other two chefs and myself, and then the rotational chef. So I'm just working out. We've just booked another charter, which is amazing. Super last minute charter, which is in a week and a bit, just after this charter. I think it's five days after this charter. And I have to leave. I promised my mum I would make her 70th birthday in Bali. So the captain has kindly enough given the go ahead for me to go for that, which is during the charter, unfortunately. But I'm going to find a great charter chef to take on that role to replace me, just for that charter. But it's all these different things, and then the other two chefs haven't had any time off since the Caribbean. Max went for like just over a week or so. So I need to make sure those guys get time off as well. And it's super hard when you're on a boat this busy. So logistically, it's been a little bit difficult to give them the 60 days off a year because we're so busy. So we're getting in a temp chef, crew chef for that. So we've got a temp crew chef coming in for 2 months. So those boys can have at least a month off each, maybe longer. I've got a temp head chef coming in to cover me for that. And so I'm just kind of moving around, moving different pieces, figuring it out. So a little stressful. And then obviously doing the ordering, the top-ups, the menu planning, the menus of the day, and all those different things. So just wanted to kind of talk about that, why I haven't been filming much today. There's not much food content, but we're about to do lunch now, so hopefully I can show you a little bit of that. And then a pizza night tonight. So can't really film that because I'm out with the guests, but that's kind of what's been happening today. Okay, good morning. We are on day, I'm not too sure. Didn't film a lot yesterday because I had a little bit going on, just looking for some chefs and stuff. So just going through CVs and trying to line them up for a week or so, or a week for the head chef and then a couple of weeks for the crew chef. But back into it today. Got a bit of a kind of a med lunch, Mediterranean lunch, and then a Chinese dinner. So I'm going to just start prepping all the proteins and stuff now, and whatever else I can get done today. I've got the prep list here. But I'm going to get into that, and then a bit of guest breakfast, and then on to lunch. Alright, so we just got the call on lunch. 20-minute warning, which is caught us a little off guard, but the boys are going to help out to plate everything up and cook everything, so 20 minutes of power. Let's see how we go. So the guest did say 1:15, but it always changes, so you just want to stand by and seal everything off and re-warm everything up just until they kind of give the whole go ahead. The girls will usually give me a 5-minute warning, so just standing by until that happens. So I've got the majority of the lunch prepped. Both boys are on break now, so they're off swimming, which is very nice. And then I've got majority of the dinner prep done. So that kind of just gets you ahead for later, so you can actually take a bit of a break. So I'm just going to finish off the rest of the lunch stuff to make sure it's all fresh, and then yeah, lunch, and then a couple of hours break. Alright, still here at the beach. I actually brought my phone over so I can still continue to work. I'm still looking for a crew chef for 2 months and a head chef to cover me. I am going to Bali for my mum's 70th birthday. I promised I wouldn't miss it. So I'm going to be away for that charter, and we need a solid chef coming in. I think I mentioned before, but never stops. So I'm going to answer a few emails, make a few calls, talk to some chefs, and see if we can get this sorted while we're at the beach here. All right, time to get back to the boat. Good little hour break. See you back in the galley for dinner. So we have got the prawn crackers, the Peking duck pancakes, spicy prawn cocktail. It's just one of the guest favorites as a prawn cocktail, so I did a Asian version. Crispy cod cheek bites with sriracha mayonnaise, and then for main course we have honey sesame chicken, stir-fried wagyu with broccoli, green peppers, red onion, sweet and sour shrimp, carrot, red peppers, egg fried rice, carrots, peas. So, as I was saying, egg fried rice, which I forgot to cook. Max thought that was hilarious. And the guests are eating possibly at 9 o'clock in 3 minutes. But it's all good. And then we have stir-fried egg noodles with snow peas, beans, broccolini, and then steamed jasmine rice. So we've got all of it prepped here, ready to go. Everything's sealed off. I'll show you here. So we've got the beef broccoli, we've got the sweet and sour shrimp, we've got the Peking duck, we've got the egg noodles. Honey chicken is marinated and ready to go. Just needs to be tossed in the honey and sesame. We've got the cod bites here, and I'm gonna get on to the fried rice. I spoke to the guests last night, so this is a lunch. I haven't got the dinner menu done up, but I spoke to the guests last night and they want a special dish from their home country, so a lot of pressure to make sure that's authentic. I got some stuff coming in today to create that, but for lunch we've got some beautiful katsu wagyu sandwiches, amazing Japanese A5 here, which is pretty cool. And what else have I got on? I got some black sesame crusted eggplant, which I'm going to roast, topped with feta and hot honey, grilled peach and burrata salad. I'm using some smoked burrata for that, pickled onion, white balsamic dressing, crushed pistachios, and then for mains I'm doing, I got some wagyu filet steak, green peppercorn sauce, pesto parmesan crusted baked chicken, and then I'm doing a something I saw on Instagram, but it's like a cross between a hash and halloumi. I grate the halloumi up into the same as the hash and make it into like little squares, and then just some steamed garlic beans, and Maxi's made a baklava which smells amazing. Somewhere here. Right here. Oh, there you go. There you go. I don't even know where things are. Oh, look at that. Baklava in Greece. Love it. So we're just going to get into the prep, try to get ahead a little bit, prep some stuff for dinner. And oh, breakfast special is crepes with caramelized banana, cinnamon and whipped cream. So that's it. We're going to get into it and we'll probably see you for lunch service. So just to give you a little update, we have found the head chef for the charter, so that's all good. My flight's booked to Bali, and I'm now just looking for a crew chef for 8 to 10 weeks. So continuing that search, as everything else is going on. A little stressful, but slowly going through CVs. Brennan's helping me from, he's on rotation, so he's helping me from there. He's got a little bit of spare time, which is good because he's going to be working with him too. So yeah, cracking on with that, trying to get ahead with menus. We've got another, I'm going to put Stu on guest food tomorrow. Stu the sous chef, so that would be cool. Give him a run, which I haven't had the opportunity yet, but I think these are the guests to try that. And then I'm going to write another 3 menus or so. So I just want to talk quickly about giving the sous chefs that kind of responsibility. It's, you really want your sous chefs to go on and get amazing jobs on these big boats and be a head chef. You know, usually they'll go towards a 40 to 50 meter sole chef and then work their way towards a bigger boat as a head chef, and then they'll have a sous chef. But I just think it's really important to give these guys opportunities, same as the captains letting the chief officers drive the boats and the deckhands do the tender operations and stuff. I just think it's really important for them to understand how it all works, the runnings of everything, so then they can go on to be amazing head chefs or captains or whatever else, or chief stews even. So yeah, really cool to give him an opportunity to do that. I'm just going to give the chickens a little bit of a wash. Pop them in there. Perfect. Yeah, ball fits really well. Just going to top it up, make sure it's all covered. So I think we're going to bring it up to temperature slowly, so it just cooks the chicken through. And I just want to kind of talk about, like, if guests ask for stuff like this, or if you're doing anything in particular, it's never about the recipe, it's about the method and the way that you do things. So you really just want to take care in every step of the way, or every step of the process, that you're doing it the best ability as possible, and that's how you're going to kind of nail it. You want to stick to the recipe as much as possible, but also just up it a little bit. So I'm going to do a couple of things to make it my own. I've got some koji powder, tenderizer and stuff like that, where it's just going to give it more flavor, tenderize the chicken. I'm going to dry it out in the fridge so that the skin gets nice and dry when I put there's a coating that goes on the top. So it's going to get extra crispy skin hopefully, and a few things like that. Like, just do it the best ability as possible. It's about the method, not the recipe. I always get asked for the recipe, but it's like, I can give you the recipe, but it's all about the method and the way that you do things. Alright, so I'm going to take these down to the cool room, and they're just starting to get that color, so you really want to stain the chicken nice and yellow by the looks of it. So down to the cool room, and then we'll bring them out a little bit later to roast off. I'm going to bring them to just to room temperature, roast them off, nice and crispy hopefully. Okay, so guest lunch is at 4 o'clock, so we're just going to start assembling everything. Got Stu over here with the salads. Got a little time lapse. Water sports. I'm gonna take the flyboard today because I feel like it's the funnest one. It is choppy, so I'm gonna try to head over this side where it's a little less choppy. I'll line this up. Working hard. So good. enough. I'm gonna go hard now, I promise. I know it looks like I just pull over all the time, but GoPro away.
As soon as that wind hits the front of the board. I don't think so. That wind just hit me. I think I'm bleeding.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Didn't get my eye though, so what do you reckon, guys?
Yeah.
Oh god,
That is
that's a
gnarly.
good one.
That
And it's
is
like thin
That's
skin.
rest of the trip off, I reckon.
medical. That's probably like medical.
Medical leave.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's gnarly. So I've just made it to the hospital and I gotta make sure that they rip the band-aid off this way. If they rip it that way, the skin's gonna go with it. So it kept bleeding before in the car. It's almost spewed in the car because it's so windy. But they're gonna take a look at it now and I think it's gonna need stitches, which I'm not looking forward to. Makes me feel sick. We'll see. Alright, antibiotics are secured. Look at this beautiful little town. Haven't had the opportunity to jump off it all, but there he is. Lost the guy. Alright, back to the boat, see how the boys are doing for dinner. Thank you.